Hi, it's Carol. I want to talk to you about a couple of things. I'm on my way to a quick doctor's appointment and a few self-care things, and wanted to get you excited. Hey, Nancy, we're going to be doing Curious Intentions today at 5. I'm getting really intentional in my life right now. I know there's a lot of reasons. I know you guys know, if you follow my stuff, I have a diagnosis that I don't believe. And I'm just going to treat the symptoms, because getting into a doctor could take a long time. And really treating my symptoms homeopathically is the best way to handle it. So I'm all up for that. So I've been getting really intentional in my life, realizing who matters to me, the relationships that are important to me. Nancy, who's on here, I talk to Kathy every day in Spain, and that is an intentional thing. I've been reconnecting with Mark in an amazing way. So we're doing Curious Intentions Take 2. It's going to be a podcast and a vodcast. Now, I didn't know I could do this, but I didn't realize that when I record the way that we record, we get both. And so for you guys that need a vodcast, want to see what we look like and how we interact, then, and you're in front of a TV or a screen, or some sort of screen, then that's great. But what if you're driving in your car and you want to do a podcast? Because it's easier when you're driving. I'm going to be able to launch both of those. So we have our accounts set up for that. We have our accounts set up for both. And I am super excited. Somebody's working on my YouTube channel right now and revamping it. And there's big stuff coming. But intentionality is so important, guys. Like knowing what is your goal and then going towards that intention. So my intention, as anybody who's ever watched my stuff knows, is to make the difference with the biggest amount of people while I'm on this earth, which I intend on staying here a long time. So with that being said, I got a lot of work to do. I got a lot of people that I would like to contribute toward their healing somehow. And if I never get paid for it, then I never get paid for it. So I'm not supposed to be paid. It's a mission field, or it's a ministry, or it's a calling, or whatever you want to call it. So I'm learning how to create new habits, and new habits are often created by using old habits. So I have learned in this last 4.5 months of heck that I've gone through, how to take my vitamins, how to do self-care, how to have my watermelon water, how to have my soup. Well, now I can eat more food. So I eat eggs in the morning, like a lot of them. It seems like the protein is important for my brain. I'm doing a lot of homeopathic vitamin kinds of things. So I take everything for brain health to control inflammation. I do a lot of essential oils now. I didn't even know really what they were about, but now I get it. It's taken me a while. I'm a little stubborn, but I got it. So work is going great. So I told you a long time ago, God said the money would come back, and I have been 90% myself for at least 2.5, 3 weeks. Hey, Ellen. And during this time, the money is starting to come back. I'm going to start paying back myself. Now, it's going to take about 6 months, I think, to work hard to get out of this hole that I had to dig for myself while I was sick. And that was important as the entrepreneur. And now as my business is starting to take off, I am seeing the money's coming back. I'm starting to train other people on my immigration work. Now, as you well know, that is don't hurt my population kind of thing. Like, I'm really protective over those clients. And I'm beginning the process of training several people at my office to give my style of reports, my quality of reports, that they can be a private detective. We're not attorneys, but we can still tell the case, that we can be writers and still tell a compelling story. And so I am really excited about this, and I did pick my logo, and as soon as they tweak it, and I haven't looked because I worked a long day yesterday, I will find out what my branding colors are, what my fonts are, and then once I give that over to my website designer, she's already got pretty much the entire draft of my intentionality, my branding. I've worked on that for a whole week and a half because I've really been preparing a lifetime for this, and it just started pouring out of me. And the other thing is that I've been creating system after system after system that works really well. Guys, we have to automate and have systems. You want to know why? Because it controls our adrenaline, our cortisol response. It calms us down. It takes away anxiety. So yesterday I spent the day redoing, or the middle of the night actually, redoing my emails on my computer. And I gave everything a role, and it's organized, and now I can find things. I don't feel like I'm blind anymore. And that is helping. The only thing I have from whatever's wrong with my brain, because I don't know, is brain fog. So I've learned, I've done a lot of research on it, homeopathic means to deal with it. And pacing myself is very important. Nutrients are very important, B12, essential oils. There's a lot of things I can do. And I'm doing some of them intuitively, the way I eat. There's my kitty cat back there. Her name is Shiloh, and that means peace. Systems, hands down. Anything automated and systems are important. The thing I've learned through this time is make sure your systems don't become rigid, because if they do, they may push, they may cause people to want to leave, whether they're at work, whether they're at home, they're personal or otherwise. They may cause people to not give you feedback that that's not working for them. And I can't make people give feedback, but Mark and we do that with each other. So we're going to do Curious Intentions Take 2 at 5 p.m. today. Now we're getting intentional about this. Well, I am. He's going along for the ride. This is he's an ADHD monkey, and so he is always up for a conversation. Conversations are always a good thing. And so as long as I am able to follow through with the details, and I finally figured out a system that I can do my part. So with that said, I will be not launching us, but we will be doing Take 2. And this week it's going to be available in both vodcast and podcast. And I'll be able to go back through them sometime in the next few weeks and get the rest of the podcasts up and running and online. So is that cool or what? Because the more systems I create, the more I'm able to do, which means I'm going to be able to get 2 books published really quickly. I'd say no later than like 8 weeks. I just have to get them edited, get them to an editor, and then voila, that'll be my next 2 books. And I've got some speaking engagements coming up that I'm super excited about. They're really interesting. Anyway, you have a great day. I will see you tonight at 5. I will be posting everything on YouTube and on my Facebook page. And I'm going to get all my videos up on YouTube. So please subscribe to my YouTube page so that if you are on that page, it's the easiest way for you to keep up with our podcasts and vodcasts and my videos That's probably one of the easier ways, besides, of course, if you follow my Facebook page, that will work too. Anyway, it's all about inspiring people to be inspirations. That's all I've ever, if I can do it, you can do it. That's it. And with that said, let me light your flame, and you light your flame to somebody else's, and so on and so on, until we light this world on fire. That is my calling, to help put my flame up. That's it. Have a great day. Bye.